Are you okay? Welcome in social online class. Today's topic is lesson 5.4. From that lesson, our fundamental right. Look here, our fundamental right. What is the topic today? Look here, let me highlight our fundamental rights and duties. What is fundamental right? First of all, we should know, we have to be familiar with this. Then what are duties? We have to know its definition. If we know its definition of duties and fundamental rights, it will be easier to understand this lesson. Therefore, I have brought here, first of all, for all of you, the definition of fundamental rights and fundamental duties. Okay. Fundamental, I have highlighted while actually typing also. I am using the digital ball pen also to highlight it. Look here, fundamental rights. Fundamental rights, sorry. Fundamental rights are a group of rights. Look here. Fundamental rights. So what are fundamental rights? Fundamental rights are group of rights that have been recognized by high degree of protection from the encroachment. Okay, that has been highly recognized, by high degree of protection, that has been recognized by Constitution. In this way also we can tell. Fundamental rights are a group of rights which has been recognized by Constitution, which provision has been made in a Constitution, which can be encroached, which can be violated. Okay, such a group of rights are known as fundamental rights. Okay, these rights are specifically identified in a constitution as well. Those are mentioned in a constitution too, or have been found under due process of law. Okay, proper process of law or expected process of law. If there are any group of rights, those rights are known as fundamental rights. Okay, it's easy definition. A group of rights which has been recognized by Constitution, which cannot be violated and encroached, are known as fundamental rights. Look here, I have made the definition, easier definition myself. Look here, I'm taking help of this definition. Fundamental rights are the group of rights which are recognized by Constitution and which can be violated by anyone, which can be encroached by anyone. Such group of rights is known as fundamental rights. Now let's go to the another topic, duties. What is duties? Okay, fundamental duties. Fundamental duties or duties means here is given that duties are defined as the moral obligation. Okay, duties are fundamental duties are the moral obligation of all citizens to help promote a spirit of patriotism and uphold means maintain, continue the unity of Nepal. To continue the unity of Nepal, to uphold the unity of Nepal, to increase the feeling of patriotism in the citizen. What should be there? All the citizens should be morally sound, okay, and some moral duties they have to carry out. Those moral duties, those moral duties which they have to carry out for increasing patriotism, feeling of patriotism, and maintaining the unity of Nepal is fundamental duties. Okay, fundamental duties. Like these fundamental duties belong to moralities of the people. Okay, morality, naitikta. If all people do the works, moral works. I mean, everybody, if they are moral one, morally sound one, honest one, if they want to do the bad deeds in the society, okay, if they are honest one, or who shows the honesty, or showing the honesty, developing the feeling of patriotism, and maintaining the unity of Nepal, is collectively known as fundamental right. Yes, are you clear? Look, right? Increasing the feeling of patriotism, being morally sound, being honest, respecting elders, loving juniors, and maintaining unity of Nepal are collectively known as fundamental rights. Sorry, fundamental duties. Okay, fundamental duties. Okay, I hope you have got the ideas what are fundamental rights and what are fundamental duties, or what are for civil, these are called civil rights also, and what are fundamental rights are known as civil rights as well. Okay, and human rights as well, keep in mind. Fundamental rights are known as civil rights also, fundamental rights also, and fundamental duties is fundamental duties. Okay, there are an other term to actually address this. Okay, now let's go to the major topic, our fundamental rights. Now we are going to discuss on our fundamental rights. Look here. What are our fundamental rights? The Constitution of Nepal 2072 is there at present in our Nepal. In practice, this new Constitution of Nepal, which has divided our nation into 7 provinces and has been implementing, has introduced the federal political system in Nepal, have declared Nepal secular country, republic country, and so on. How that? What sort of? I mean, what sort of or how many fundamental right this constitution has guaranteed for us? Those fundamental rights I have brought here for all of you. Altogether, there are 31 fundamental rights. Okay, in number, 31 fundamental rights has been guaranteed by this present constitution. The Constitution of Nepal 2072 BS. Previous constitution hadn't given so many fundamental right to us. Okay, therefore also this present constitution is more developed and more advanced constitution than rest constitution which were promulgated before. Look here, first fundamental right which is mentioned in the constitution in article number 6. Okay, in article number 6, one fundamental right has been guaranteed to us. It goes like this: right to life of dignity. Okay, right to life of dignity. What does it mean? What sort of fundamental right is it? Look here, right to live in a dignity. Everybody have a right to live prestigious life. It means, okay, prestigious life. Everybody has right to live with prestige and dignity. Yes, and no capital punishment, and nobody can be given the death penalty. Although he might have murdered a man or woman there, okay, he or she can be given capital punishment, can be given death penalty. Okay, this actually fundamental right has in this way guaranteed such right of the people. Everybody has right to live in a prestigious way with prestige and dignity, and nobody can be given capital punishment, death penalty. Now, another fundamental right is here. It is right to freedom. It's mentioned in its provision has been made in Article 17 in our present constitution, Constitution of Nepal 2072 BS. This means what? Swatantrataको अधिकार in Nepal. Right to freedom means swatantrataको अधिकार. What sort of freedom we have got then here? Look at this. This fundamental right has guaranteed to us. Look here, freedom of expression, अभिव्यक्तिको स्वतन्त्रता. It means we can express our opinion. Okay, any type of opinion. If you are in favor of that monarchical system, rule of king, you can actually write article in favor of king. If you hate the you know that the rule of king, then you can write the article, you can deliver a speech against the monarchical system, rule of king. It is called freedom of expression. If you still like the KP Sharma Oli, you can actually deliver a very long speech, can write article in that newspaper, uh, according to your wish. But if you are in favor of Sherbahadur Deva, present Prime Minister of Nepal, you can appreciate him, you can deliver long speech in favor of him. It is called freedom of expression. Similarly, peaceful assembly. Every people have, every organization, political party has, that right to hold peaceful assembly. They can organize program there, but peacefully. Okay, any club, organization, social organization, religious organization also can organize program, but it should be conducted peacefully there. Any sort of movement, आन्दोलनहरू गर्न सकिन्छ हैन. Movement against government also we can run, movement against any social organization, movement against any that criminal also we can run there. Similarly, association and occupation, we can open any sort of club, political party, organization. We can involve in any sort of profession, teaching, trade and business, running industries and factories, foreign employment, and so on. These all rights comes under right to freedom. Nobody can interfere in these rights. If anybody interfere on your such right, he or she is violating your rights. At that time, you can go to the district court or high court or Supreme Court for getting justice. Look, yeah, another rights is the right to equality. There are many rights. Okay, it is mentioned Article 18. What does it mean? It means Nepali. In Nepali, I tell you, Samantha Adhikar. It means no discrimination among people on the basis of caste, on the basis of color, on the basis of sex. Nobody can be discriminated. They all are equal in the eye of law. Equal protection of all from the laws. All people, either actually ethnic communities or backward communities, high caste or low caste, that rich or poor, it doesn't matter. All people are equal in front of law, in the eye of law. It is called right to equality. Similarly, another fundamental right is there in our constitution. It is mentioned in article number 19. Okay, it is called right to communication. Sancharko adhikar. What does it mean? It means no restriction on transmission and publication of matters of excluding those against the interests of the state. You have a right to write any article on any magazine. Even actually publication house also can publish any sort of magazine, newspaper there. They can publicize, they can telecast their program, they can broadcast their program from radio, they can telecast their program from television by establishing television station, by establishing radio station, FM station. These all come under right to communication. Okay, but their programs shouldn't against the interest of the state. If any television, radio, newspaper, YouTube channel is running the program against the interest of the state, sovereignty of the state, definitely such media house, such actually reporter, journalists can be taken into the custody by police. Look, another right is the right to justice, न्यायको अधिकार, न्याय पाउने अधिकार. It is mentioned in article number 20. Fair treatment of accused, compensation if mistreated. Yes, justice. Look here, fair treatment of accused. What does it mean? कसैलाई दोष लगाइएको छ, कसैलाई आरोप लागेको छ. Yes, the purpose has been taken into custody. He can be actually given punishment there. He should be actually inquired there. He can be inquired there, but he can be given any sort of punishment. He should be treated fairly there. Okay. And if he is really, that victim, he should be given compensation also. Kshati-purti, it is called in Nepali. Okay, compensation also should be given if he is really mistreated by police, army there in a custody as well. Okay, right to justice means it. Now let's go to the other fundamental right which has been guaranteed in our constitution. Look here. Right against torture. Okay, it is mentioned in article number 22. Nobody can be given torture. कसैलाई यातना दिन पाइँदैन, यातना विरुद्धको अधिकार. Okay, no torture during investigation. Suppose one criminal has been taken into the custody, suppose he has raped or murdered a person. Okay, such person also can be given any sort of torture. Keep in mind, we generally find giving very that harsh torture to the criminal in Hindi movies, English movies, okay, even in Nepali movies. But such a torture can be given by police army in the custody to the criminal one, even to the criminal. It is called right against torture. Similarly, look here, right against preventive detention. Okay, this is another fundamental right which has been guaranteed by our constitution to us. It is mentioned in article number 23. What does it mean? It means no detention without clear proof of serious act against national interest. Nobody can be taken into the custody without proof, without without the proof of his criminal activity. Due compensation, if any. यदि कसैलाई हैन झुटो आरोप लगाएर अब कस्टडीमा राखेको छ भने उसलाई के गर्नुपर्छ, compensation must be given. Okay, and who want to actually who is going to be detained, who is going to be taken into the custody, there should be later from the side of that particular actually administration, administration to why he is going to be taken into the custody. There should be mentioned such reason mentioning later must be there. Okay, look here, another right is there, right to social justice. It is mentioned in article number 42. Samajik न्यायको अधिकार. It means, okay, what does it mean? It means democratic and proportional representation of all people, all castes of people, all people from all backgrounds, sex, color, caste, region, etc. must be actually included in a state mechanism. A state mechanism means government, judiciary, executive, village executive, municipality, metropolitan city, sub-metropolitan city, everywhere where should be proportional representation. Proportional representation. All people should be included in all the governmental offices. If I tell in this way in a simple language, you might understand. Okay, right to social justice means to include the all castes of people from all background, class, sex, color, region in the different actually organ of the Nepal government, different governmental services. There should be given them opportunities. Okay, it is called right to social justice. It has been guaranteed by Nepal government as a fundamental right. Now let's go to the other rights, other fundamental right. I have told you already there are altogether 31 fundamental rights. Okay, it takes a long time to describe this, so in short I'm describing now. Look here now, right to property. I haven't actually made any table here because of lack of time. Right to property. It means sampati ko adhikar. We have a right to earn, that we have a right to earn property, money, wealth, as many as we can. How much we can earn money. There is no restriction, but definitely we have to pay income tax to the Nepal government every year. Okay, every year we have to pay the income tax, but we can earn money by doing hard work, by going abroad, by running business, by involving any sort of profession right here in Nepal, or by going abroad also and involving in foreign employment as well, by running industries, factories, by doing any sort of profession, involving in legal profession and job. If we earn money, we can earn money as much as possible. How much we can. So much amount of money. It is called right to property. The government can interfere on your activities which help you to earn money. It is called right to property. Similarly, look here, right to religious freedom. Dharmik swatantrata ko adhikar. It means what sort of right is it? It is also one of the such very important fundamental right guaranteed to us, given to us by our present constitution. Okay, it means that we have a right to follow and practice our one religion, one racial religion. If you are from Hindu community, you can follow Hindu religion. If you are from Kirat or Buddhism community, Buddhist community, you can follow your one Buddhism or Kiratism. Nobody can interfere on your actually such practices, practicing your one religion, following one culture, practicing your one festival. observing your one festival, and so on. At the same time, that even you don't have right to change other religion by force. Nobody can change your religion by force. But if you will to change your religion, you are free to change your religion. Suppose you are Hindu or you are suppose Buddhist, you can change your religion, and can be Christian also, can be Iran also, okay, can be Islam, I mean Muslim also by following Islam religion. There are so many Nepalese youth, working in Muslim countries, Gulf countries, they have changed their religion and they have become their Muslim. They are following Islam religion to adjust here, okay, to make the friends from the Muslim community there. Okay. Similar, look here, women's right, Mahila Adhikar, another right is there, Mahila Adhikar. Okay, under this actually rights, there comes so many, there are so many provisions as made under the women's right, 33% seats has been reserved in each and every organ of the Nepal government for the woman. It also comes under women's rights. Similarly, parental property has been guaranteed to the woman. This also comes under women's right. Nobody, no woman or girl can be discriminated because of their sex. It also comes under women's right. You are familiar with these women's rights. It has been also guaranteed by the Nepal government through the constitution. Therefore, it is also another fundamental right. Similarly, another fundamental right. Look here, don't forget that we are discussing on fundamental right. Duties is to discuss later on. Okay. We are discussing on analyzing the fundamental rights guaranteed by present constitution of Nepal. Look here, another fundamental right is known as children's right. Bal Adhikar. All of you are under the age of 18. If you are under the age of 18, you are still children. Therefore, this actually children right is your right. It is your one right. It is your such right which actually give you so many facilities, okay? So many privileges there. You are children there. You are children there. Those people who are under the age of 18 are collectively named as children, and for them this right is there, guaranteed by present constitution of Nepal. According to this actually children's right, that children have a right to get the quality education. They have a right to get entertainment facility. They have a right to get nutritious food. Okay, they have a right to get protection from their parents. Okay, similarly, they have a right to get health facilities from their parents. These all rights, visible rights, I told you in some points, comes under children's right. Okay, getting health facilities, getting quality education, getting food, shelter, and nutritious food, facility of entertainment. These all comes under children's right. If you are not getting these all rights, it means what your parents or member of your society are being, are violating your children's right. Keep in mind. Now look here, Dalit rights. This is the new right guaranteed by the present constitution of Nepal. Dalitहरूको अधिकार, Dalit अधिकार. It means Dalit who come under the Dalit, who are known as untouchable community. Okay, like Kami, Damai, Sarki. These are actually known as Dalit in Nepal. Okay, these are known as Dalits in Nepal. These communities people are known as Dalit in Nepal. For them also, government has guaranteed the right. According to this Dalit right, nobody can be discriminated, exploited, suppressed as they are from the Dalit community. Are you listening? Nobody can be. There was bad practice in Nepal. There was so many social evil are there. On untouchability, this also can be practiced by anyone. If anybody discriminate the classmate or neighbor who is from the Dalit community, either he is Kami or Damai, and if he is discriminated, exploited by anyone there, he has a right to go to the district court or police station to file the case against such victim. I mean, such person who is victimizing him or her. Okay, it is called Dalit right. Senior citizen right. Look here, we have now 9 minutes only. Senior citizen right. It means ज्येष्ठ नागरिकको अधिकार. ज्येष्ठ नागरिक. Last time I think. Oh, I didn't teach you. I talked to you about the rights of the senior citizen. For the students, to the student of class 10. Next year, I shall teach you about the senior citizens, right? Look here. It means just a nagariko adhikar. What sort of rights, facilities they have got through the constitution? What sort of rights has been guaranteed by the present constitution of Nepal to the senior citizen, to our grandmother and grandfather who have already crossed the age of 60? Okay, such people, old age people. Okay, for them, what sort of right is there? Government has actually guaranteed the 100% free health service. Okay, this health insurance program is there. You might know and in that health insurance program, those who have already attained the age of 60 or over the 60, their health insurance is done by that Madan Bhandari Trauma Center, Mangalbari Hospital, free of cost. Such right is there. Similarly, reserved seats are there in every vehicle, bus, train, even in actually plane for the senior citizen. Yes, this is also senior citizen right. Similarly, nobody can discriminate their senior citizen, senior family member in their family. हजुरबा हजुरआमाहरूलाई हामीले घृणा गर्न हुँदैन, उनीहरूलाई हैन हामीले माया गर्नुपर्छ. We have to take care of them. If anybody do not take care of them, if they are compelled to stay in a old age house, वृद्धाश्रमहरूमा, if they are compelled to stay there, then at that time that family member of that senior citizen is violating their right. At that time, if that person, senior citizen, file case against their any family member, he is taken into the custody according to the constitution. Okay, on the according to the constitution. Okay, now look here, another fundamental rights, so consumer rights. Okay, this is also new fundamental rights. This is Dalit right. Look here, Dalit rights, new fundamental rights. Senior citizen right is also new fundamental right guaranteed by present constitution, this newly introduced constitution. Similarly, this consumer rights is also the new one fundamental right guaranteed to us. Consumer right, उपभोक्ताको अधिकार. We all are consumer, aren't we? We all are consumer. We consume the different product produced by the industries and factories. That farmer produce the agricultural products, industrialists produce the industrial products. Those all products. We consume them. And we have a right to know that when those products were manufactured, whether they are a date expired product or still those actually medicine or any product have the time to consume. Okay, such thing we must be given information. They must be printed in such product cover. Okay, like noodles we generally take. Okay, when it has been manufactured and packed at on what date and time, that those must be mentioned over there, and expiring dates should be also mentioned over there. Similarly, we have a right to get we have a right to get the what to say, good foods, which is not harmful for the health. There are so many companies, factories, industries which produces the food items like biscuits, chocolates, that oil and so on. Those have to produce such goods, that in a right way, shouldn't mix anything there which are harmful for us. These all come under consumer rights. If you don't know, yeah, just try to explain it. Now look here, another one right is there. It is known as right to residence. What does it mean? It means every citizen has a right to actually build their home, live in their own home. Okay, it is there. Right? Nobody can interfere on their this sort of right. Okay, you are familiar with this. Now let's go to the last one topic we have just 4 minutes also regarding time. Look here. Civil rights. Civil rights. Okay. Sorry. Civil duties. Okay. Civil duties are duties only. Fundamental duties or civil duties. Okay. हाम्रा दायित्वहरू के हुन् त हैन हाम्रा नागरिक दायित्वहरू के हुन् फन्डामेन्टल ड्युटीज अर आधारभूत दायित्वहरू के हुन् त इट मिन्स ड्युटीज ओके in English. Look here, moral duties. First one, civil duties is known as moral duties, and second one, duties is known as legal duties. What are our moral duties? Look here. Already I have told you, duties especially belong to moralities of the people, honesty of the people. Under the moral duties, which is civil duty, one of the fundamental duty of the people, their people, what they should do as their duties and works, they have to respect the others, they have to respect the teachers, they have to respect the elders, they have to respect the parents, you know. These all come under the moral duties. Okay, similarly, being honest, we have to be honest there. Honestly, we should do everything. Loving juniors, we have to love juniors. In this way, you know that you नैतिक शिक्षाका कुराहरू चाहिँ moral duties मा आउँछन्. These all come under civil duties. Okay, के गर्नु हुँदैन, what is wrong, what is right, what can be done, what cannot be done, what are the social norms and values. Okay, according to the social norms and values, we should do everything there. We should behave according to the social norms and values, social rules and regulation. Against the social rules and regulation, against the constitution and law, we shouldn't do any sort of activities there. This come under legal duties. Now, sorry, moral duties. Now, legal duties, what type of civil duties is it? What type of fundamental duties is it? Look here, casting vote. If the Stuti, listen me, look here, casting vote. If there is held election by the Nepal government, okay, all over the nation, we have to cast the vote to the favorite leader of the favorite political party. It is our duty. We must go and give the vote because of our one vote. One good leader, one good political party may win the election and make the government and may carry many developmental activities for the welfare of our actually, welfare for us. Similarly, look here, paying tax, income tax, property tax, different type of tax are there, which must be paid. Okay, if you are running shop, you have to pay the tax. If you are teaching in school, you have to pay the tax. If you are working in a hospital as a doctor, you have to pay the tax. If you are earning huge amount of money by running industry in factory, you have to pay the income tax there. Different kind of tax are there. Those must be paid honestly by the people. It comes under their duties and works. These are collectively known as legal duties. Understood? In this way, altogether, there are two types of civil duties, two types of fundamental duties. These are known as moral duties and legal duties. Okay, guys, I completed also this two picture I have brought to you. These were brought by me for all of you yesterday as well. These are fundamental rights which I have explained for you, and those for the duties of the people also I have explained for you. You know, has been mentioned here in your constitution. This is the bulky book, okay, which is the book belong to Constitution of Nepal 2072. And who are those? You know that less than 1 minute. Therefore, let me stop sharing screen. This much for today, guys. Okay, we are altogether 25 students there. Okay, it's good presence. Have a nice day ahead. Can I end now?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, see you.